Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher Circus, and today we've got a WD mirror matchup, but guess what? We are playing a very different kind of WD because I've only brought one stun trinket. That's right, only one stun trinket. Oh, that's good. That is really nice. Oh, that's the snuff value coming in clutch, or you know, the lack thereof of the snuff value. The snuff value for me. See, I could transform slam this abomination, but honestly, I'm not gonna do that. But Shep, why would you not? It's such a good move. Because I've brought a rake setup for my abomination. I could also not go for the stun, but honestly, like, the stun is really nice, and I'm kind of worried that my opponent would transform slam my abomination. I don't really want that to happen. So, you know, let's just prevent that real quick. And now we're gonna, instead of going for like a slam or another stun, which would give the Arbalist flare value, I will go for something else. Now, my Arbalist being in position 2 is actually not too nice because they go first. So this could actually be kind of rough here. This could actually be kind of rough because of the way I've done things. So I'm actually just gonna go for a pull. She's probably just gonna move back and it's gonna be perfectly fine. She might also flare, but if she flares, then, you know, she's stuck in position 2 and I'm still gonna... Oh, I don't want to transform Rake if she stays in 2. I want to transform Rage, the abomination. Yeah, that's the thing about Rake. I haven't even used it yet, and I'm already complaining about it. Wait, why is my FPS so dog shit? It's at 45. Why is my FPS so dog shit? I have nothing weird on. That is very weird. Why is it at 45? Very awkward. I have to figure that out. I have to figure out how to fix that because it's not supposed to be at 45. Yeah, we're just gonna go for a transform rage. I think that's all we have to do. Can you notice a difference in the videos? Because it's literally stuck at 45 tops. I don't know why. Oh, the bleed! Yes, the bleed. Okay, abomination goes down to 0. Yeah, I don't know. Did I limit it? Did I limit it to 45? Where do I check that? That's very awkward. Very awkward. Why is that happening? Shouldn't be happening. FPS value. No, this shouldn't be it. I should have to go into like the settings or whatever. Usually that happens when I have my battery like when I have my battery not charging or when the battery is low, but I have it charging, so this shouldn't be happening. Very odd indeed. I decided to just go for a bull here to go for the 25% kill. If I get it, it's great. If I had moved back instead of doing that, then I probably wouldn't have gotten the kill anyway, because they would just heal, right? Okay, they're gonna do that, so we're gonna go for another bola, just to put ourselves back to position. Another 40, we don't get it. Honestly, I could have gone for the stun. But repositioning my Arbalist feels just fine. If they go for a heal, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep pressuring them. So yeah, we have the Taste of Grandeur here on the Abomination, which, because we're planning to stay transformed, because we're planning to spam Rake, we are gonna have that Virtue chance. So every turn that you're transformed, apart from the very first turn that you transform, you get an extra 12 stress onto yourself. So having the Virtue chance on here kind of counters that a little bit, because I already know I'm gonna go Afflicted. So with the Sacred Blade, it's still a great trinket, because even without the Virtue chance, it has really good values. So there's a lot of matches where you're not gonna get the Virtue or even the Resolve check, and doesn't matter, it's still a great trinket. The Taste of Grandeur is not a great trinket, not whatsoever, honestly, very far from being a great trinket, but what it does have going for it is that you have pretty much a guaranteed Resolve check unless your Abomination gets focused down first, because it only gives you 10% damage and 4 accuracy. Those are really shitty values for an Abomination at least. Yeah, on an Arbalist, I guess they're fine, because, I mean, Hunter's Charm is a decent trinket on her. But yeah, on the Abomination, not so much. 4 accuracy really just isn't enough. Yeah, I have an 89 to hit here. I mean, it doesn't really matter when you keep getting crit after crit. Yeah, it doesn't really matter that much. When I bring this Abomination down to 0 immediately, I might even go for a Caltrips heal here, because I don't want to put the Arbalist in 3. So yeah, let's go Caltrips. Oh my god, I failed the kill again, dude. He survived a 25, a 40, and an 80, this freaking Abomination. Now my opponent actually has my Arbalist at kinda low HP. Yes, they do. Kind of low on the HP front. But why is the recording? Oh, why is it at 45 FPS? This is so weird. I might be the only person that tells this, but like, No, I'm definitely not the only person that does this, but I definitely have this thing where, like, I have, like, a routine, and I expect things to work the same way that they did before. So whenever something changes, I get a bit, like, ooh, because I did not expect it to change. I don't know if I'm explaining myself too well, but, yeah. When something's off, I feel off as well. I think that's what I'm trying to say here. Okay, we're definitely gonna go for the kill. I guess I can go Holy Lance for it, just to put the Arbalist out of harm's way as well. 80%, we finally get the death blow. I'm not sure if I even want to go Rake. Shep, this is a Rake video and you're not even using it. I have to go for another match where it's better. It's just that, like, Rake is not a bad ability, but it's very situational. It's very situational, and you really need to spam it to buff up your damage, because when you're playing the Abomination... Okay, that sucks, but... Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna go Rake here, but what can you do? When you're playing the Abomination, you transform and you get 25% damage when you transform, which is nice. You go Rake and it doesn't really do that much damage, but the more you use it, the more damage buffs it gets, so it ends up being actually pretty nice damage once you stacked it up like 2-3 times, once you've used Rake a fair bit. But then your damage buff goes away, so the damage goes back to being kind of meh, and you usually want to de-transform, you want to do something else, you might want to heal. There's all these things that you want to do, and that this ability kind of doesn't let you. I wish it... I mean, I don't know if I'd buff it. I don't know if I'd buff it. It's weird because it's not a bad ability whatsoever. It's just that the character is absolutely awesome. The Abomination is an awesome character, and this is it has awesome abilities too. Like even Rage is a really good one. Everything he has is awesome. But then you have the Rake, which is kind of like the stinker, just because comparing to everything else, it's the least cool one out of them all. Wow, they go for the stun even with the snuff damage and with the brass knuckles, and it's not enough. That's sad. Okay, I will actually go for the Rake now. Yeah, you can see me taking this chest there. I'll actually go for the Rake, so 25 to get the kill, and we get a crit 15, nice. And the buff is gonna last us for 3 turns. So we can stack it up to plus 50, plus 75. Yeah, we can stack it up to plus 75 with those Rakes. So we are going to do more damage slowly but surely. So yeah, this is a good opportunity to go for the Rake, because you go for the kill shot and you also go for damage. So it's kind of like the Leper and this Hue. You don't really want to go Hue all the time. Yeah, you don't really want to start off with Hue. You want to go Rage and then you want to use Hue, but it doesn't make sense because the Rake's an ability that you want to spam. So you just have to kind of like give yourself no value for a fair bit. Okay, we're gonna go heal here because we have more actions. We're probably still gonna lose the Arbalist here, let's be honest. I will just move forward and pray that they don't get the pull after they go for the finish him now. Yeah, just pray that they don't get the pull. That's what I shall do. Perhaps I should have just moved forward first. They will just go for the kill. Yeah, they will just go for the kill. Yeah, tough spot to be in. Oh, I might actually lose my Abomination now because they did that. I think that's fine, TBH. It's not fine for the video, but I think that's fine. I prefer losing my Abomination here to losing my Arbalist, because my Arbalist can heal everyone else, while the Abomination's a little bit on the selfish side. So yeah, they might go for the kill here. It is a guarantee, but then I'll get a guaranteed kill on the Crusader, and I don't think there's any way my opponent can win this. So let's go straight into the next match after I fix the FPS. Yeah, let's just get the kill on him, and yeah, like it's mathematically impossible for my opponent to win this because I just have 2 healers and another damage dealer, and they have nothing on me, especially now with the Arbalist being in position too. So let's go into the next match. Yeah, I don't know. I've tried checking like if I have it, if I had the FPS locked, but I don't. I have it locked at 60, so it shouldn't be impacting my my FPS amount, and I have it. Well, it's at 56 now, so it got a little bit better. I don't know. Maybe the laptop's just warming up. I don't freaking know. I don't freaking know. I'm gonna go for the finish him. 150% chance to get the kill. I mean, it's better now. It's at 58. I don't know if you can see the counter, but yeah, it's gotten a bit better. Maybe it's just warming up. If you're a tech nerd, if you're tech savvy, let me know what you think it is. My memory usage is only at like 59%, so I don't know. It's just my laptop being silly. It is getting quite old, but I love it. I love it, and I have all my stuff on it, so not really going to get rid of it anytime soon, I hope. So yeah, let's go for another match. Alright, here we go, straight into another match, this time against the darkest player with no name, so that's how you know, either Russian or Chinese. Let's see. Do I know this person? Do I know the team they're playing? Of course, it's an oppressive Vestal. What else? What else would it be? Dome of Fury, double heal, Mace Bash, Bleed Highwayman, Dodge Shieldbreaker, actually, interesting. And the Crusader with Smite and 2 Stun Trinkets, no Eagle Eye Talisman. So I should have an advantageous matchup here. I'm not too sure how this Abomination is going to perform, honestly. They're probably going to try to focus him down first, which would make sense. It would definitely make sense. I'm in a bit of a rough spot here because I can't go for the pull. That's the thing. I really can't go for the pull. If I go... Oh, I only have 1 Stun Trinket. Right. Yeah, if I go for the pull here, they're just gonna go Pierce. And continuously cause pressure when I don't really get too much done. So I'm kind of just gonna do this, but they're probably just gonna go open fight immediately. Oh no, they go pull. It's a 50-50. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't do that, my friend. Now I'm just gonna go for the pull here, and I think I've won this match, because... I mean, no, probably not, right? A lot of things can still happen here, but now they have to go duelist advance rather than the open fight, and I'm never gonna hit into the Higher Man. So I feel like this is a lot better for me. And now the Vessel's in a bad spot, too. She's in a spot she doesn't want to be in. Yeah, he goes Vendetta instead, which makes sense. I could click my Arbalest turn and go for the shot immediately. What for, though? So she doesn't move forward. If she moves forward, I'm winning. Oh, let's be honest. If she moves forward, I'm winning. So I'm gonna click. Yeah, she could go Mace Bash, but I feel like she's gonna go to stun little my Crusader probably, or my BH. Well, what's the things that my opponent can do here? Looks like they're gonna go stun my Crusader. This really is all about positioning in this matchup. You have to use your turns very, very wisely, because if you mess up once with your turn, then you're gonna be in a... Oh, fuck. You're going to be in a weird spot, and it's going to be very difficult for you to win. Yeah, now having Manacles with a stun chance would be really nice, but I don't, so I'm going to get stunned anyway before that happens. But yeah, now because I don't have Manacles, I mean, I do have Manacles, I just don't have a good chance on it. I'm very afraid that it's going to fail. Very afraid that it's going to fail. Okay, they go for the pull, they get it this time, that makes sense. I'm gonna... Who goes first? They do. I could go for the immediate stun. Yeah, let's pray for it, because if I don't, they're gonna stun me instead, and they have a decent chance. Yeah, it's a 75 for them. It's a 75 for me too, so yeah, let's do this. Then we move back twice, and we can go for the kill with the finisher, and I think we've won this match. They have to get a lot of crits with the Higher Man now to try and win. I think going for the Arbalest here is a misplay, because they're not going to be able to get a lot of pressure on her. Yeah, I feel like my opponent's misplaying. Yeah, I feel like my opponent is genuinely misplaying. Of course, it's not a very good matchup, but, you know, itty what itty. I could kind of tell that having Monkey Spot Graceful Anklet, I feel like double dodge Shieldbreaker is a misplay for the oppressive Vestal. I feel like it's a big misplay, because you're missing out on that pull on characters that can stealth. Like, you have pretty much an instant win against Antiquarian and Grave Robber if you have the Eri and the Net. And sure, the defenses are nice, but with Serpent Swing, with 2 healers, even if you get pressured a bit, with 20 dodge, plus using these and the healers, you're probably still gonna survive. I feel like it's perfectly fine now not to run both the dodge trinkets, so that should be a surrender? No, not yet. Not yet, it seems. I'm in a bit of a weird spot with my Abomination. I kind of want to just wait a bit. I kind of want to wait a bit with all my characters, honestly. Yeah, I kind of want to just wait a bit. I'm thinking of going Caltrips, honestly. I'm thinking of going Caltrips, because I feel like kind of just stalling the match is the best thing for me. So let's go Caltrips. I'm going to eat a boss for it. Oh, I feel on the Crusader. Fuck. Oh, that's so dumb. I hate it. I hate failing the 80% bleed on the Crusader. What's the FPS at? Oh, 45. Maybe it's because I tapped out? I'm not too sure. Okay, they're going to do that. I can just go for a heal with my Arbalest. I think this is the best thing I can do. That gets rid of a lot of the damage they've dealt. And now they can go Holy Lance on my Arbalest, but then I go for a heal, and then I go for a Transform Rage on the Crusader. And I should have him... Oh, fuck. It's the crit. Okay, with him getting the crit, I'm gonna go for a stun instead. That sucks, but itty what itty. We heal for 6, which is really nice. I mean, his Puncture probably won't do 6 damage. And yeah, we're gonna go for the stun rather than the Rage, because now he has Prot on there, right? He has 30 Prot. Dude, I hate this Abomination. Just... this old setup, it actually makes me so sad, because it makes me so sad. It's so shit! So shit is what it is. They're gonna get another Holy Lands. I will just go for a heal though, I think it's fine for me where it is. We go for self-heal, right? Yeah, I think we go self-heal. So we heal for 7, puncture shouldn't do 7. Hopefully not, it has to crit. Has to crit. Now we can go Transform Rage. Yeah, it's Abomination. It just feels like I'm playing kind of like 3.5 V4. Yeah, because he's so unreliable with the stuff that he does and doesn't do. Yeah, because now I'm actually in a bad spot because they get to pull again. I might actually die now. I might actually freaking die. Which is insanity. It is insanity. What if I move forwards? And then heal? Yeah, that seems to be the move. That seems to be the move. Let's just Transform Rage for now. Let's try to call some pressure. Yeah, we have to call some pressure here to win. Okay, crit 28, that's very good. That is very good. No bleed still! This freaking Crusader! 140% bleed chance, and I still don't get it, so he's not dropping to 0 yet. This freaking Crusader! It's actually insane what he's doing to me. Okay, they do that. I could move forward in the Holy Lands. Then I leave myself open to a 25, which is, I think, would be bad for me. Alright, let's move forward twice. We're definitely gonna do that. And then I either Holy Lance and risk the 25, or I heal. What happens if I heal? They go for another puncture, they don't do enough damage. We get a stun, and then we can heal again, we can move. Yeah, I think healing here is the play. I think healing here is the play. It looks better. Looks better for me. We still have the character advantage. Going for heals always feels good. I can go for a bolus our next round too, depending on what they do. If they want to go like stun with their Crusader or something. They might go smite. They might go smite, but no, they need to kill my Arbalist here. They've already put in so much pressure onto her, they need to get the kill. They're gonna go open vein, interestingly. Do they do enough damage? They don't! Nice. That's beautiful. We're gonna go for the stun, because we have a stun chance. Dude, I swear to God, if I fail another 80% stun chance, like, let's see, do I fail it again? No, I don't, thank goodness. We get the stun on the Crusader. Looking a lot better now. Looking a hell of a lot better. Yeah, when I tab out, the FPS goes down a bit. What to do? Maybe I just need to refresh the laptop. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just need to refresh it. Clueless. 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 Yeah, they're gonna go expose. I guess they're trying to win through stress now. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. We're gonna go for the kill, and now it's a 4v2, and I still have, that's a crit, which is nice. Yeah, that's nice, and I have caltrips taking on both of them. They have no healing, and I have 3 healers. One of them only self-heals, but yeah, I do have 3 healers over here, so very happy with the current situation. I'm gonna do this to clear that debuff, and I'm probably gonna go heal. Probably gonna go heal. My opponent just surrenders. Fair enough. Did I even go rake this match? I don't think I even went rake. Let's go for another match. I think that's a rematch. I think that's a rematch. Let's see. Do they have the same team? Question mark. Does my opponent have the same team? No, they have Salak Brot now with full anti-damage setup. Okay, no, they have Numbing Instance on here, so it's not full anti-damage. Yeah, it's a generalist. It's generalist, but yeah, I feel like this is more their kind of team. Yeah, I feel like this is more their kind of team. So let's see. Fuck, dude, my Abomination's so useless. He doesn't have push chance. He doesn't have stun chance. He's so freaking useless. It's actually insane. Yeah, my Abomination is actually useless. I'm playing 3v4. Like, what am I gonna do with him? Push the Crusader? It's gonna fail. Alright, let's go for... Oh my god, I don't even have stun chance on my Crusader, because I'm planning to go Zealous Rake. Oh my god, why am I'm gonna lose this match because of my silliness. I'm actually gonna lose this match because of my silliness, because now I'm playing against a team that if you play just a tiniest bit silly, it doesn't let you play the match. I actually hate Stalak Prot so much. I hate this team so much. I hate it more than all the stall teams combined. Yeah, that's what I do. That is what I do. Okay, I might just go for like kill on the Crusader. If I go mark, they can move back. If I go pull, she has 68 fucking dodge. You're not gonna go pull ship. If I go mark, they can move back, but then I can slam. And I can slam. But I don't have a freaking... Yeah, he doesn't have Pitfighter's Helm, so this is why I'm focusing the Crusader. He has Numbing Instance instead, so let's see if we can get something done. He might move back. He might also reclaim. I'm fine not to reclaim. Okay, immediate Bellow, surprising. Did they get the debuff? They get the debuff on everyone with no Bellow Trinket. Okay, do we go for the immediate Sniper Shot? Or do we go for my Abomination turn first? I'm gonna go for the Sniper Shot first. 16 to 28. Wow. Wow. Wow, that's beautiful, dude. That's beautiful. They can go reclaim on here, but Jesus Christ, they do exactly their amount of HP. I guess this is why you always bring Pitfighter's Helm, or at least like put the Crusader in 1. Like putting the Crusader in 2 and having Numbing Instance is very freaking bold. Very freaking bold by my opponent. Guess what? We're gonna go Transform Rake. We have it. We have it. We can go for it. We don't get the kill. God fucking damn it. Okay, we go first, so it should be fine, right? We're gonna go kill with Finisher. We're definitely gonna go kill with Finisher. I'm not taking any chances here. I'm not gonna take this Crusader killing himself for fucking 12, dude. I hate this output so much. I hate this team. I actually hate this team. It's insane how much I despise it. Like, I hate it. You give it like a second of reprieve because you fail like one chance and you've already lost the match. I hate this team. Okay, they're gonna go Manic Bell on here. I think focusing my BH down is a misplay, by the way. I don't think that's what my opponent should be doing. But, you know, it is what they are doing. What it is. They don't have any buffs here, and they have failed one of those rages. I mean, one of those bellows. I could just focus... Yeah, I'll just focus the flange on now, right? I think that's the idea here. Focus the flange on now. Could I get rid of the corpse, maybe? That seems dumb. Let's go rage. 12. Fucking A-bomb, so useless. Oh, this stupid ass A-bomb. He's so useless. Why do I play this? Like, in some matchups, it's gonna be almost as good as the usual setup, and in other matchups, it's gonna be infinitely worse. That's kind of the idea here. Okay, I want to let them actually use their turn before I go for my stun. Fucking dumbass! First turn! Oh, we go Flare, get rid of the debuffs. Yeah, first turn afflict and he does that. It's insane. It's actually insane. What's my stun chance? 35? 55 on a crit. Yeah, one stun triggered Crusader is also incredibly stupid for a team like this, where you don't even have like a stun. I mean, a bleed, right? We have no DOT, no puncture, no nothing. Wow, we get the 35. There's no justice in this world. And ironically, there's no justice in this world. Yeah, my opponent called really unlucky. Let's be honest here. I feel like they played a very bold variation of this team, but yeah, very, very unlucky because now I can just go slam here, and there's literally nothing they can do. Yeah, I guess my Abomination does have this, so I can go slam and there's nothing that my opponent can do here. They can't guard anymore because I do apply the guard break, so you know, Abomination does have that going for him, even with the freaking taste of grandeur. Yeah, it's just like, even if I get a virtue, what is it gonna do, right? Let's say I go focused. I'm still gonna die to a panic darts. I'm still not gonna get the kill. Really, mostly regards of what I do. I still don't have the sound chance. I still don't have the pull chance. It's just genuinely not good. Genuinely not good. I'm gonna wait for their turn. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for their turn. I'm just gonna go for a stun on here. We get a 30% death roll with a crit, dude. like, come on, Shep. Turn off your cheats, bro. Turn off your cheats. Jesus, that is brutal. He doesn't. Oh yeah, it doesn't even have the trinket, so it's 90. No, BH, you dumbass. Yeah, dude, this was going so well there. It was going so well. We're gonna go afflicted. We get abused if we get the best affliction. Oh my god. Dude, that's brutal, man. That's brutal. Yeah, a bit of stress. Who cares? I'm just gonna heal here. Oh, he says no again. You fucking... Okay, how much damage do we do? 11 to 20. We focus the mana rams down, kill him, and then the Grave Robber can't do anything from her position. I might go Caltrips here. Depends on my pull chance. Let's see, 70? 70 is not bad. Let's go for it. Yeah, this prevents my bounty hunter from dying immediately to a panic darts. So yeah, let's do that. Let us do just that, exactly that. And yeah, I feel like my opponent kind of didn't really go for the idea that they should. The way you win with Sackprot against the damage team is that you have 3 defensive characters, right? And they can't sustain forever. They can sustain really well, and they can prevent your opponent from getting the kill for a really long time, but they can't actually do it forever. So the idea that you usually go for is that you survive for long enough that your Grave Robber causes enough pressure with the panic darts that now your opponent is playing with only 3 characters, because their 4th character, well, usually the Arbos, which is a damage dealer, has to heal herself, and with 3 characters they can't break through your 3 defensive characters. That's the idea behind what we're doing here, or rather behind what this team does. Yeah. Okay, she has enough damage to completely shred me. Flare is gonna miss. Going heal here won't be enough. I want to go last. Yeah, going heal just won't be enough, unironically. I'm gonna go flare here, pray that it hits. It does hit. Okay. Abomination. You and your Taste of Grandeur plus 4 accuracy, you're gonna have to save my ass here. Can you hit the manacles with your extra 4 accuracy on it? You can! Do you fail the stun? You don't. Good job, Abomination. And yeah, my opponent's sticking down to 0. I'm just gonna take 2 Ws off of this fella. If I go Zealous here to clear the corpse. I'm gonna take a lot of Bellow stress, but oh my god. Yeah, Zealous with Rid of Execution actually goes really hard. Yeah, I'll be honest, Zealous with Rid actually goes really freaking hard. That's nice. That is nice. I'm gonna do a ton of damage. I'm gonna go for it again. Screw it. He only YOLO once. 7 to 12. He's almost dead. He's almost dead and the corpse is almost gone too. That's brutal. I would just go transform Rake. I might just go Flare here again. Transform Flare, transform Rake. Come on, Virtue. 25%. I have 2 Virtue chances on this team. I get Irrational. No justice. No justice in this world. It's a shame. Taste of Grandeur did not work. Also because you're playing... no, I can go Shot too. Yeah, Shot is probably a better move, honestly. Yeah, because I might go Flare and then the Abomination just passes, so that could very well just happen. Let's not risk it. Let's go for my Irrational Bounty Hunter turn. Do I do 0 damage? No. Ah! I live. Barely. Yeah, I go for this. Now we can clear one of the corpses if we want. I could also go for another stun, but that feels silly. I heal myself. I'm at full HP. Good job, Abomination. Yeah, that's essentially a pass. That's essentially a pass. That's what I was scared of. So yeah, my opponent can get 1 kill here. They might even get 2. But with Caltrip sticking, I don't think there's any world in which they win this. Yeah, not whatsoever. You know what I could do? Do I have another transform? I do. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful, man. I'm gonna destroy the freaking corpses. Look at this. Let's go Rage on there, then we go Zealous, and then we go Heal, and there's nothing my opponent can do. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, Zealous, look at the damage we do to the corpse. 8 damage. Oh shit, it's not enough. The corpse is still there. Damn, it's 1 off. It's actually 1 off. That's such BS. Okay. Maybe I should have shot the corpse. Yeah, I should have shot the corpse, Shep. You should have shot the corpse. It's fine, she can't crit for 9. Yeah, she can't crit Panic Darts for 9. There's no world in which they get to count the Arbals here. And I might still go Virtuous with my Crusader. I might. Yeah, it's not enough stress. It is not enough stress, my friend. We're just gonna go de-transform Manacles, and there's nothing they can do. So even with the weird setup, like, we can still do well. But you can definitely tell that, you know, I would have much preferred to have, like, other than Taste of Grandeur. Like, Rid of Execution did fine. I did get that instant kill, and it did give me the accuracy to land the stun on that Crusader round 1. But honestly, I would have preferred to just go for like a stun with Manacles, but if I went stun with Manacles, I wouldn't have to push. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this team is goated. maybe Taste of Grandeur, Rid of Execution is goated. Who knows? Yeah, he's taking down to 0. I feel like my opponent feels very sad about this one. That they're not surrendering when they definitely should. You know, there's no justice in this world. I'll be honest, I shouldn't have won this match. But my opponent definitely played a bold variation of the team, but I shouldn't have won this match. Getting that crit there was brutal. But then again, my opponent should have moved back, made use of their glorious standard to maybe resist the push from my Abomination. They should have played it differently. They shouldn't have gone like instantly Bellow. I feel like my opponent definitely got over Zealous, just thinking that they had like a really good matchup. They were gonna win for free. I feel like that's what happened. And yeah, he's just stalling me now to make me waste time. But guess what? I don't mind. I have all the time in the world to get rid of this grave robber, and she has not much left to survive. Alright, writ of execution. Do me wonders. It doesn't. We get this stun anyway. I guess if you get lucky, it doesn't really matter, right? How much stun chance you have. Not really. Can you imagine if Sacred Blade gave you accuracy too? No, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? No, it would be absolutely abysmal. Don't do that, Shep. Don't do that. That would be probably the worst balance decision. Yeah, you know how Writ of Execution has 4 different stats on it? Maybe Sacred Blade should do. Yeah, maybe. Alright, we get the kill on there. The Zealous Rake team takes a W. This is hardly a Zealous Rake team. This is a bastardized WD is what it is. Or maybe more like an ancient WD, like an old version of it. And yeah, the FPS is fine now. It's at 60. It felt finer for most of that. That's probably just because I just turned my laptop on and went straight into gaming. Probably, like, he's getting old, right? He needs a little bit to warm up. That was the first match too, so he was still warming up. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Be cool, don't be cringe, don't play like 4 stun trinkets WD. Be cool, play it like this. Or don't, you know, it's up to you. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.